Hello, my dearest confidant. So, somebody that I am friends with on Facebook had posted a pictograph of, like, I don't know, the top most popular or populated religions and what their major underlying theme was. And basically, it was, I'll use the Christian version: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And at first I thought, like, that's awesome. Like, they're all basically saying the same thing, right? And I was like, that's cool that they're, on the same wavelength as far as that is concerned. No matter what religion out of those ones that you believe in, the major theme is, don't cause harm to someone else. And then I started thinking about, like how much trauma we all have and how none of our lives are perfect and how we're all products of our primary care environment from when we're little kids, right? And so, you know, something that I think is right and I would want done for me, like, I love it when people tell me the truth. And it doesn't have to be in a mean way, but just honesty, right? Like, if I look fat in the shirt, tell me I fucking look fat in the shirt. Like, don't sugarcoat it for me, right? And a lot of people can't do that. And I tend to do that, be able to do that for other people. But they, in fact, really don't want to hear that kind of stuff, right? So it causes friction and turmoil, right? So, but if I figure out what it is that, if I get to know them, if I want to know them, and I care about them and I want to show them that I care about them, I don't treat them the way that I want to be treated. I treat them how they want to be treated, right? And sometimes that's really hard. So, like, I'll take my marriage, for example. My husband really likes to be told words of affirmation, like, you're doing a great job, you look great in that color, blah, 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 whatever, right? And that's one of my weakest love languages. I have trouble saying compliments to people because I feel like it's going to be, not heard well or whatever, right? That's my own conditioning, right? I do not receive compliments well, so I perceive that others won't, so therefore I withhold the compliments, right? So, but if I choose to love him in the way that I like to be loved, and that's not his love language, well, then we're going to have a disconnect, right? He's never going to truly feel loved by me, seen or heard by me. And so it's something that I'm working on, that I'm getting better about, because I know that that's his love language, right? So my point here is, if you really truly want people to think that you care about them and that you care about their well-being and you care about their place in this eternal universe, heaven, whatever it is that you believe in, then it's not about treating them how you want to be treated. It's about treating them how they want to be treated. And the other thing that came to mind when I saw that post was, if I treated people the way that I treated myself, I probably wouldn't have very many friends at all. Like, I only have a few to begin with because I keep myself guarded and closed up a lot. And then I don't resonate with a lot of things that the world resonates with, right? So that's already 2 strikes against my friendship making ability. And so if I do what I do to myself, sometimes, I don't always, but like, if I do something that just really wasn't the best idea, sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, that was so stupid. But if I talk to my friends like that, or people that I cared about like that, or people that I'm trying to bring to Christ like that, or whatever, they surely would turn the other cheek. They surely would walk away. They surely wouldn't want anything to do with me. And so I find folly in the main premise of that. And, if you want to get into it deeper, if you take it at face value, that's what it is, right? But if you want to take it deeper, it's that everyone wants to feel seen, heard, valued, understood, appreciated, and no one wants to be changed by another person, right? The change only comes from within. And so if you can go into that mindset with that, then you're in the right place. The problem is that a lot of people take things at face value because they're not willing to look within that. They don't look for context. They don't look for subtext. They don't look for, they look for the context of their worldview, their lens, their perspective. And so usually people take things at surface level. And that's where a lot of the problems come in, is that we are not willing to invest the time, energy, money, space for really valuing and seeing and hearing other people. We want that for ourselves. And so that's what we're going into every encounter looking for. And so it's just, there's a lot of things that I really think about and turn over my mind. And people say that I'm an overthinker. I've been told that before. I tell myself that sometimes. But then there's sometimes where you need to really see where that resonates for you. Whatever it is that has happened, you need to see where it resonates for you. And if you're not doing that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life because that's not my place. But I'm sharing what works for me, what I've gone through, what has worked for me, and what I've learned from, in hopes that you will learn from it too. And so, my 2 cents, take it with a grain of salt, feel it deep within you if it resonates, expand on it if you will. But yeah, so I mean, not all, the religions that were posted in that pictograph were the same resounding message. And so, food for thought. I love you, my dearest confidant. Until next time.